Hello, this is Rosanna Javier. The three drug mules from the Philippines had been executed. The death of the convicts, however, failed to extinguish the fire engendered by the controversy. The Migrante continued to blame the Aquino government for not doing enough to save the lives of the three. A significant sector of society, moreover, contradicts these sentiments, stressing that the convicts knew what they were doing and that the maximum penalty of death awaits them if they are caught. The aftermath of the execution, on the other hand, drew different reactions, especially when the Aquino government offered to provide scholarships to the children of the victims and to support the family. They questioned the act of generosity of the government, underscoring the fact that the victims were actually drug couriers, which even under the Philippine law is to be dealt with severely. So why prize the convict with a benevolent package of assistance when so many children of soldiers and policemen who die in action fighting secessionist fronts, terrorists, and the new People's Army are left to scavenge for their survival? In a separate development, another brewing issue which had hogged the headlines is the impending trial of Ombudsman Merceditas Gutierrez. She had been charged by Congress for alleged betrayal of trust. The charge elicits a very broad and wide spectrum of interpretation. Among this is that she sat on so many penny cases that she let the big fishes off the hook and that she was the first line of defense of former President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. Some analysts believe that if Ombudsman Gutierrez is out, Arroyo will ultimately be brought to trial. Maybe or maybe not. It needs 8 votes in the Senate to oust her from office. At this stage, no one is certain about who among the senator judges will go after the jugular of mercy. Let us listen to how our 3 discussants look at the 2 issues. Jimmy Torres, a veteran radio and TV journalist, will engage 2 of his colleagues in a lively combate.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of our weekly program brought to you by Mindanao Journal Audio-Visual Production Center. At sa sugod karong gabiho na mahigala, adun na kita'y bag-ong titulo sa atong tulumanon, o kini Kombate sa 15. I'd like to request si Iyo Bagsoy, ipaliwanag mo Iyo Bagsoy kung sa'y pasabot sa Kombate sa 15.
Dagan salamat, Jim. Madigar dukilam, mga kataladi. Yang kanak mga kalumunan na mga dabawinyo, kumusta kay lagi? Now, ang atong tulumanon kumbate, daghang mga isyu nga isgutan namo sa matag adlaw Sabado. Alas 7 ngadto sa alas 8. Ang pulong kumbate sa atong pinulungang binisaya, dunay kahulugan. Apan dinhi sa atong tulumanon, acronym lang kini. Ngabot ipasabot sa kumbate, komentaryo, balita, chismis, etc. Tuyo katuyuan nga ang atong programa sa matag adlaw Sabado, Kombate sa 15, magsilbi kining niya siyang ayagan ug salaan aron sa ingon niana kadtong mga mahinungdanong punto sa mga isyu nga among diskutihon. Daling masabdan ngadto sa atong mga kaigsunan, ilabi na ngadto sa mga yanong lungsuranon.
O, nganong 15 man? Iyo.
15 tungod kay ang kumbate inyo mong makita sa Channel 15. Mao nga Kombate sa 15, matag adlaw Sabado, alas 7 ngadto sa alas 8.
Kasama po natin sa ating palatuntunan si Chito Gavino.
Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. At nandito na naman po kaming mga 3 musketeers na magkukumbate sa 15.
Mga kaibigan, sa gabing ito ay dalawang paksa po ang ating tatalakayin. Sa unang bahagi ng ating palatuntunan ay ating pong pag-uusapan ang hinggil sa execution ng 3 Pilipino. At sa pangalawang bahagi, yung pong pinaka-mainit na paksa sa kasalukuyan, ito yung impeachment ng Ombudsman Merceditas Gutierrez. So, unahin po natin ang execution of 3 Filipinos in China. So, bago po ibigay ko kina Chito at Iyo Bagsoy ang kanilang pong ang mikropono ng sabay na makapagbigay sila ng kanilang mga opinyon at reaksyon. Nais ko pong ipaalam sa inyo na ang tatlong Filipino drug mules, Sally Villanueva, Elizabeth Batain, and Ramon Credo were finally executed by lethal injection in China on March 30, 2011. The three were arrested separately, carrying several kilograms of heroin in 2008. They were convicted of drug trafficking and sentenced to death in 2009. The three were originally scheduled for executions on February 20 to 21, but China postponed the execution until March 30 following a visit to Beijing by Vice President Gutierrez on February 18. Now, mula po sa February 18 hanggang sa March 30, nang bitayin na ang tatlong Pilipino, ang ating pong pamahalaan ay gumawa ng mga representation ng sa gayon ay makommute yung pong kamatayan na parusa sa tatlong Pilipino. Binay said only a miracle can save them. But efforts of the Philippine government, which pleaded for the commutation of the death sentence to life imprisonment, proved futile. The execution of the three Filipinos were carried out as scheduled on March 30. Not only Filipinos were executed for drug trafficking in China, meron pong mga 4 na Japanese at isang British national ang sentenced also to die by lethal injection because of drug trafficking. At natuloy po ang pagpatay sa ilang mahigala bisan pa sa attempt on pleading naghihimo sa mga top officials sa mga nasod. So ato nang hisgutan ang mahitungod sa execution. Unsa may mo ikasulti ani unahon nato si Chito. Ano masasabi mo tungkol dito sa execution ng tatlong Pilipino sa China?
Well, as a Christian and a Catholic at that, and as a Filipino who is against death penalty, I disapprove of the killing na nangyari na yan, because to me, killing a human being by another human being cannot be justified. So unless perhaps in self-defense or in a just war. So yung yung pag-impose ng death penalty na yun, disapprove ako doon. Furthermore, di naman mga tatlo nating mga kababayan na executed, I'm very sad for them. Merong teaching na sa Kristiyano na we should love our neighbor as we love ourselves, and therefore I consider yung tatlo na yon as our neighbor, whatever their sins are, kung ano man, but being a neighbor, it is a must that I should love them despite of everything else. So I'm very sad for their tragedy, and I empathize with the family's pain and suffering on this matter. Furthermore, as a Filipino, mukhang perhaps mga victim din sila in a way of circumstances. So, kaya't ako'y nalulungkot talaga sa nangyari niya.